What's cracking, everybody? I had class tonight. My instructor wasn't feeling good. She called in sick. I got out at 7:30. So I usually get out at 9. It's a little too early to go to bed. Uh, so I decided to do a video with you guys. I don't have class tomorrow, so I'm good. Uh, but I wanted to talk about some things. One is I wanted to discuss Dub's video with Caleb Pickett. Caleb Pickett, in case you don't know who he is, his sister is Jada Pickett Smith, Will Smith's brother-in-law, and he runs the show Cobra Kai. He actually runs multiple things. He's been an actor. He's been involved around in all the music industry and movie industries that you can think of. He's a well-accomplished man. I've had the pleasure of meeting him before. He's a real good person. But I wanted to acknowledge that Dubs and Caleb Pickett came up with some good points that needed to be reinforced by somebody else. Uh, One is leaving all that gang politics and gang involvement at the door when you go into a movie. When you're going into the backup or backstage or whatever, you need to leave all that shit alone. Don't hit people up asking, even if you're not doing it mischievously, you're just like, hey, homie, where'd you grow up? You know, oh, well, I grew up right here. Oh, your homeboy so and so, woo, 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 all that. See, whether you realize it or not, people are paying attention to what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you're talking about. Because those are the same people that make the determination of whether you're going to come back or not for the next filming, or if they can use it again. Those are good places to give a very good impression of yourself. Shut up, mind your business, sit down, and wait till they call the suit and do what they tell you to do. It's the people that walk around and wander to go to other sets and be bullshitting, got to go take a toque, whatever. Those are the ones that are the ones that, in my experience, seen that are have no problems. Okay, so what Caleb and Dub said is very makes a lot of sense. And oh, by the way, I wanted to say gracias to Danny. I want to appreciate it for everything he did for me this weekend, and much love and respect, homeboy. So, anyways, Caleb and Dubs got into why Rasa has so much problems getting involved in the industry, whether it's rap or music, because usually what comes with us or part of us scares a lot of people. And you gotta know, you can't blame them. These people don't know anything about us, and we're not giving them the best impressions by doing some of the things that we do. So my advice is, you know what, homie, cut all that crap loose. If you think you're following protocol because I'm this, I'm that, whoa, 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 I follow the rules. Whoa. You're not following all the rules because if you did, you would be busted again. It's that simple. You know what I mean? You can't function out here. Look at it. There is 3/4 of the fools that are running around are what you would consider non-desirable, right? Me personally, I don't care. I don't ask anybody for the paperwork. It's none of my business. I'm not putting my life on jeopardy. As best I can avoid things, I will. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna take that kind of attitude with you, you're never gonna succeed. No reason to even try. Because you can't live in two different worlds. Because don't forget, those worlds and that gangbanging world are two different worlds. Yeah, you might be able to maintain for a while, but sooner or later they're gonna collide. They always do. I've seen people on the set act up, play that little gangbanging part, and it never works out. Because then they lose jobs, they lose money, and nobody wants to fuck with them no more. It's just, that's the way it is. You know, and I know you see a lot of YouTubers walk up, I do this, I do that, I follow the protocol, I'm about this, I'm about that. I don't fuck with that person, I don't fuck with this person. And I'll tell you right now, it's all BS. Behind the scenes, these guys are talking to each other. Behind the scenes, these guys are all cutting it up. Now, I'm not sitting there running around having beers together, but they are friends. They do get along. I get along with. I could tell you who I get along with and who I talk to. I talk to Josh from Hangout. I talk to Bobby G, of course. I talk to Paul. I talk to Joe. I talk to Izzy. I talk to Marvelous. I talk to Incredible Javier. Those are pretty much the people that I talk to behind the scenes. Other than that, I really don't talk to anybody else. I don't have any connection with anybody. I don't go out of my way to go talk to anybody. They don't come out of their way to talk to me. I have talked to a couple other individuals, and as far as I'm concerned, if they never talk to me again, better for me. You know what I mean? And it's not because of anybody else's, how they feel about things, it's how I feel about things. And that's all matters to me. This is not politics, it's not prison, how I feel because I was busted. I have a certain thing about me where I care about certain things, value certain things in my life. And I won't call everybody homie because I don't think everybody is a homie. I don't think there's individuals out there that pretend and act like they're all that, but then I see them do things they shouldn't be doing. And I brought that up in the last video. So I don't consider myself fucking with anybody else, really. You know what I mean? I'm lucky enough to have met a lot of people in this industry, in the movie industry, in the music industry, and I got respect for the majority of them. You know what I mean? And it's cool, but I'm not the type of person to go jump on their nutsacks to be part of them either. You know, I got friends that are in the music industry, and I might have a talk with them every where I see them. Hey, what's up? I'm not gonna go jump on their nutsacks for anybody. That's just me. Like I said, I told everybody who I fuck with, told the homies, I go have breakfast with Marvelous, talk to Josh, homie Hangout, I talked to Paul, Joe, which were very close with them too, Izzy, very close, you know, Javier, Incredible Javier, that's the homie right there, you know what I mean? I have much respect for these gentlemen. They show me nothing but love and positive report, support. Then we got we got Pastor up in Salinas, which is brain fart. Pastor Rocha, I'm sorry. Him and his wife have been very nice to me, and I appreciate it because if there's one thing about all these individuals that I mentioned. These individuals go out of their way to feed me positive reinforcement. And I was thinking the other day, it's like, why me? Why are they going all out of their way to reinforce anything with me? They don't owe me nothing. Because they see something in me that maybe I don't see yet. There's always a positive reinforcement. Hey, keep doing what you're doing. I have Manny Jimenez, the producer, reaching out, talking to me, make sure I'm all right. Emilio Rivera. I have, there's other individuals, Chicano Hollywood, that go out of their way to pray for me and try to inspire me to do better. It's like they see something and I appreciate about it. You know what I mean? I am trying to let all that little BS go and not worry about what everybody thinks about what I'm doing and shit like this. And it's hard because in my whole life, that's all I've been doing. It's hard to be changed to a different person when you've been a certain way your whole life. I was raised a certain way. Got certain beliefs. Now, a lot of people learn that shit in the system. I learned that shit on the streets in my family. My family was very brutal when it comes to certain things in life, certain values you had, and I grew up with those same values. You know what I mean? So when I go into the studio, I don't be gang banging or hitting fools up, or you know what? I actually don't even kick it with anybody. I pretty much just sit my ass down, mind my business, read my phone, whatever I can get on my phone, watch a movie, put my earphones in, and shut my mouth. Because I want to be asked to come back. I want to be able to make money like that, and you know that's the only way you get it. And I've got a good relationship with some of the people that bring people into movies, and I would have been in a lot more stuff if it hadn't been for the strike right now. So that's all I'm really saying, man. Just start thinking more of an individual and get out of that bag, because that bag, if you really want to do good, you got to cut that bag loose, man. It's that simple. Have a blessed night. Bye bye.